Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's becoming increasingly vital in the age of data: building a scalable AI workflow from data ingestion to model deployment in production. As organizations of all sizes seek to leverage artificial intelligence, having a robust, scalable workflow is essential for turning raw data into actionable insights and effective machine learning models. In this video, we'll break down the entire process into manageable steps, providing you with the knowledge to implement a scalable AI workflow in your organization. Let's start with the foundation: data ingestion. Data ingestion is the process of collecting and importing data from various sources into a system where it can be analyzed. In today's world, data comes from multiple sources, including databases, APIs, logs, and even real-time streams from IoT devices. The key to a successful data ingestion process is to ensure that it can handle various data types and formats, as well as scale as your data grows. A scalable data ingestion system must be robust and flexible. One popular approach is to use a data pipeline. Data pipelines help automate the flow of data from source to destination. Tools like Apache Kafka, Apache NiFi, or AWS Kinesis can be utilized to manage the ingestion process, allowing you to handle large volumes of data efficiently. For instance, Kafka provides a publish-subscribe model that can manage real-time data streams, making it suitable for applications requiring immediate insights. Once your data is ingested, the next step is data pre-processing. In this phase, the raw data is cleaned, transformed, and prepared for analysis. Data pre-processing is crucial because the quality of your data directly impacts the performance of your machine learning models. Techniques such as data normalization, handling missing values, and feature extraction are commonly employed during this stage. Data cleaning involves removing inaccuracies and inconsistencies in the data. This could mean filtering out duplicates, correcting errors, or even enriching the data with additional information. For example, if you are working with customer data, you might want to standardize the format of names and addresses to ensure consistency across your dataset. Data transformation involves modifying the data format or structure. For example, you might need to convert categorical variables into numerical representations using techniques like one-hot encoding or label encoding. Feature extraction is another critical step where you derive new variables that better represent the underlying patterns in your data, thus improving the effectiveness of the machine learning models. Following data preprocessing, we move on to exploratory data analysis, EDA. EDA is the phase where data scientists can visualize and summarize the data to identify patterns, trends, and anomalies. It is essential for understanding the dataset and informing subsequent modeling decisions. Tools such as Python's Pandas, Matplotlib, and Seaborn libraries are widely used for EDA tasks. Visualization plays a crucial role in EDA. For instance, scatter plots, histograms, and box plots can help you detect relationships between features and identify outliers. By gaining insights during this stage, you can tailor your machine learning models to better suit the data at hand. Once you've completed your exploratory data analysis, it's time to select and train your machine learning models. The choice of model depends on the specific problem you are trying to solve. Are you working on a classification problem, regression task, or perhaps clustering? You might choose models such as linear regression, decision trees, or even deep learning algorithms like neural networks. When training your models, it's essential to split your dataset into training, validation, and test sets. The training set is used to train your model, the validation set helps fine-tune the hyperparameters, and the test set provides a final performance evaluation. By following this process, you can prevent overfitting and ensure that your model generalizes well to unseen data. Hyperparameter tuning is a vital aspect of this stage. Hyperparameters are the settings that govern the training process, and their optimization can lead to significant improvements in model performance. Techniques like grid search or random search can help find the best combination of hyperparameters for your model. As you train your models, it's also essential to implement a scalable architecture for model training. Distributed computing frameworks such as Apache Spark or TensorFlow can be utilized to handle large datasets and accelerate the training process. By leveraging cloud-based solutions, you can take advantage of scalable resources, reducing the time it takes to train your models. Once your models are trained and validated, the next step is to evaluate their performance using appropriate metrics. For classification tasks, Metrics such as accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score are commonly used. For regression tasks, mean squared error, MSE, or mean absolute error, MAE, can provide insights into model performance. Understanding these metrics allows you to make informed decisions about model selection and improvement. After evaluating your models, it's time to move into the deployment phase. Model deployment is the process of integrating your trained model into a production environment where it can be accessed by end users or other systems. There are various deployment strategies, including batch processing, real-time inference, and online learning. Batch processing involves running your model on a predefined schedule, where predictions are generated in bulk. This approach is suitable for scenarios where real-time responses are not critical. On the other hand, real-time inference requires the model to provide predictions instantly, often through a REST API. This method is ideal for applications like fraud detection or recommendation systems. For organizations looking to scale their model deployment, containerization is an excellent option. Tools like Docker allow you to package your application and its dependencies into a container, making it easy to deploy and manage across different environments. Kubernetes can further assist in orchestrating and managing these containers at scale. Monitoring is another critical aspect of model deployment. Once your model is in production, it's essential to continuously monitor its performance to ensure it remains effective over time. This involves tracking metrics such as prediction accuracy and response time, as well as monitoring for concept drift, where the data distribution changes, potentially affecting model performance. To facilitate monitoring, consider implementing an observability framework that allows you to visualize performance metrics and set up alerts for significant deviations. This proactive approach ensures you can address any issues before they impact end-user experience. As you scale your AI workflow, it's also important to ensure that your models are retrained regularly. This can be driven by the introduction of new data or changes in the underlying data distribution. Automating the retraining process can help maintain the relevance and performance of your models. You might consider implementing a continuous integration and continuous deployment (CI/CD) pipeline for your machine learning workflows. This approach allows for automated testing and deployment of new models, making it easier to roll out improvements. Another critical area to address in your AI workflow is collaboration among team members. A culture of collaboration and communication can significantly enhance the effectiveness of your AI efforts. Tools like Git for version control, Jupyter Notebooks for sharing analyses, and project management software can facilitate teamwork and ensure that all stakeholders are aligned on objectives. Furthermore, documentation is crucial throughout the entire workflow. Properly documenting your processes, experiments, and model decisions enables transparency and facilitates knowledge transfer within your team. This is particularly important in large organizations where multiple teams may interact with the same data and models. As we wrap up, let's summarize the key takeaways from this discussion on building a scalable AI workflow. First, start with robust data ingestion processes that can handle diverse data sources. Second, ensure thorough data pre-processing and exploratory data analysis to prepare your data for modeling. Third, choose the right machine learning models and implement a scalable architecture for training. Fourth, focus on effective deployment strategies and ongoing monitoring to maintain model performance. Finally, support collaboration and documentation to enhance your team's efforts. By following these steps, you'll be well on your way to establishing a scalable AI workflow that can adapt to the growing demands of your organization. The journey from data ingestion to model deployment is complex but incredibly rewarding. With a well-structured approach, you can unlock the full potential of your data and drive meaningful insights and innovations through AI. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your colleagues. Let us know in the comments your thoughts on building scalable AI workflows and any questions you may have. We're here to help you on your AI journey.